This is not just another video. If you skip even a second, you might miss a warning that could protect your family's future. What I'm about to share is not for everyone. Someone close to you is being targeted, and if you're not alert, everything could change. But you still have time. What you'll hear may shake you, may even disturb your sleep, but it's meant to awaken you. Watch till the very end. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Every word you hear has been sent from heaven for you. A divine warning. Listen closely, my child. Something serious is unfolding. I need you to listen carefully. This is not an ordinary moment. This is a divine alert. A spiritual shift is coming, and while others remain unaware, I am whispering it to you. Not everyone is ready for what I'm about to do. Not everyone can hear or obey. That's why I'm speaking to you alone. Keep this between us. Do not tell your family. What I am about to release into your life is too sacred, too delicate, and easily misunderstood. If you speak prematurely, you may encounter resistance, doubt, and distraction. The enemy would love to use those closest to you to delay what I'm preparing. So again I say, stay silent for now. I know this sounds difficult. You love your family. You want to protect them. But this is not about exclusion. It is about preparation. You are not withholding truth. You are shielding them from a spiritual battle they are not ready for. You have been chosen to stand in the gap. I didn't choose your neighbor or a stranger. I chose you. You've already felt it. The weight in your chest, the dreams, the unease in your spirit. These are not coincidences. These are the first tremors. I showed you the signs, and now I reveal the reason. Someone in your family is walking dangerously close to a trap set by the enemy. Everything may look normal, even promising. But beneath the surface, destruction is being woven. The enemy is subtle. He hides in spontaneous decisions, kind voices laced with poison, and opportunities that appear harmless. But you sensed it, and that's why I'm calling you to respond. Do not rush to warn them with words. Warn them with prayer. Intercede silently. The battle starts in the secret place. Cry out to me. Plead the blood of Jesus over them. Ask for angelic protection. Your prayers carry more power than your conversations ever could. Time is moving fast. The window to act is narrow. But do not let fear lead. Let faith guide. I am already moving. Angels have been dispatched. The atmosphere is shifting. But I need your voice, your obedience. That's the key to unlocking what comes next. This is your Noah moment. I'm giving you blueprints in secret. Build them in prayer. Strengthen them through worship. Guard them with silence. I'm not isolating you. I'm equipping you. If you speak too soon, confusion will follow. The urgency will be dismissed. The enemy will twist your words. But if you remain still and walk closely with me, I will show you every next step. I'll reveal when to speak and what to say. Until then, intercede. I know it feels heavy. I know the burden seems great. But I made you for this moment. You were not chosen for your strength, but for your willingness. And your willingness activates my power. So now pause. Pray. Say, Lord, I hear you. I will obey. I will remain silent until you tell me to speak. I will intercede until you break through. Even whispered. This prayer shakes the enemy's camp. When one obedient heart prays with authority, the enemy's plans begin to crumble. You are that heart. You are that shield. This is not fear. It is preparation. This is not entertainment. It is prophecy. Declare your obedience now. Say, Lord, I will stay silent and intercede. I will obey even when I don't understand. Your faith activates a heavenly response. A hidden trap and a family in danger. Because you've obeyed this far, I will now reveal what others cannot see. There is a trap, specific, calculated, and invisible. It looks safe, even exciting. But its root is evil, and its goal is destruction. This is why I told you to keep quiet. The enemy is listening too. If you speak before I authorize it, he will twist your words, plant confusion, and harden hearts. But your obedience has built a barrier around your family that he cannot cross unless invited. Someone close to you is about to make a dangerous decision. It may look normal, routine, even harmless, but to me, it is a crossroads. If they choose the wrong path, it will open doors I never intended, welcome spirits that were never meant to enter, and alter the course of your entire family line. That's why I've stirred your spirit. That dream you couldn't shake, that unrest in your heart, that's me trying to stop something before it starts. But I cannot move unless you act in faith. You've prayed for protection. You've begged for blessing. But blessing requires obedience. And obedience sometimes looks like silence, like crying out at night for someone who doesn't even know they're in danger. This phase is critical. The pressure will increase. Doubts will whisper. Distractions will come. The enemy wants to wear you out before the breakthrough. He wants you to believe your prayers aren't working. But listen, they are. I've already sent my angels. They're standing by, waiting for your voice to activate their next assignment. Heaven responds to faith, even when you can't see the outcome. In the next 24 hours, watch closely. A message, a comment, a sudden change. It will confirm the battle is real, and your role is vital. Don't speak in fear. Don't act in haste. Bring that sign to me and ask, Lord, what do you want me to do next? I will show you. I will tell you when to speak. Until then, pray. This is a delicate hour. The enemy is fighting for influence, but I've placed authority in your mouth. Use it. Speak life, not panic. Declare promises, not fear. Proclaim deliverance before it manifests. The enemy doesn't just attack individuals, he attacks bloodlines. He watches, waits, and strikes at moments of vulnerability. But you can interrupt that cycle. You can delay his plan. You can bring heaven into the chaos. This is why I chose you. Because I saw what was being formed, and I decided to intervene. But I always work through agreement. Say yes to this burden, yes to this assignment, yes to this season of spiritual vigilance. Your yes can stop the attack. Your yes can rewrite the ending. Unmasking the blueprint of darkness. Now I must reveal something darker. The enemy has studied your family for generations. He knows the patterns, the fears, the secrets. This isn't random. It's calculated. His cycle is clear. Distraction, deception, division. First, he whispers lies dressed as truth. Then, he offers choices that appear harmless. Then, he sows mistrust and offense. And before anyone notices, hearts harden, paths shift, and destinies are derailed. Right now, someone in your family is hearing those whispers. They're not from me. These are thoughts planted in emotional vulnerability. Do it now. No one will understand. You don't need to pray. Lies, cloaked in urgency. That's why your silence mattered. If you had spoken too soon, those lies would have taken root. But your prayers are softening the soil for truth. Someone close to you appears fine, but behind their smile is a fog. Their words are rushed. Their mood is unstable. That is not personality. It is pressure. The enemy is pushing them toward a decision I never authorized. But here's the truth. You are awake. You are watching. And because of that, the enemy's timing is already off. Your obedience has bought heaven time. Now, begin to declare confusion over the enemy's camp. Say, Lord, confuse the enemy. Let his own traps ensnare him. Let every whispered lie be drowned by your truth. Your prayer is your weapon. This is not flesh and blood. This is spiritual warfare. Hell is agitated because you are disrupting their setup. The final hours, a battle nears its end. Within 48 hours, you will see a shift, a delay, a cancellation, a sudden conversation. That's me intervening. You prayed, and I answered. But don't let down your guard. This is when the enemy presents his counterfeit, an easier, faster, safer-looking solution. But peace without my presence is a trap. Stay discerning. Stay in prayer. When I say now, you'll know what to say and when. You are becoming a spiritual gatekeeper, a shield, a watchman. This is your calling, and I will not let you fail. Declare now. Lord, I reject every counterfeit. I will wait for your perfect will. Victory sealed through obedience. You have endured silence, carried the weight of revelation, and stood faithfully in intercession. The war is almost over, but this is the most fragile moment. Most people stumble not at the start, but at the edge of breakthrough. The enemy will try everything to distract, discourage, and delay. But stand firm. You are not overreacting. You are sensing heaven's shift, and it is real. The one you've been praying for is about to be redirected by my hand. That plan they made, that invitation they accepted. Watch. I'm about to interrupt it. You'll see something strange, maybe a delay or a conversation out of nowhere. That's me. But seal this moment. The atmosphere is tender. It can receive or be invaded. The enemy will try again. He'll use logic and emotion, but your authority can override his lies. Say, Lord, override every false path. Cancel every plan that does not come from you. That heaviness you've carried, it's lifting. The cloud of confusion, breaking. The fear, replaced with peace. And now, I am planting something new. Direction, restoration, clarity. Because you chose silence when you could have spoken, I will now speak where you were silent. I will stir their heart directly. They may not understand why, but they'll hesitate, they'll question. That's me. You stood in the gap, and I built a bridge. Declare this final seal. I stood in silence. I warred in prayer, and now I receive divine victory. Let heaven see your faith. Let hell tremble at your obedience. This was just the beginning. Stay ready. Stay listening. Your obedience has changed everything. My beloved viewer, if you've made it this far, it is no coincidence. This was not a random video. This was a divine appointment. A moment carved out in heaven just for you. God didn't just want you to hear this message. He wanted you to feel it. That stirring in your heart, that lump in your throat, that silent tear that rolled down your cheek, that was the Holy Spirit speaking to your spirit. You're not just watching, you're being awakened. God has entrusted you with something sacred, a divine burden, a spiritual assignment. And now, He's waiting for your response. So before you scroll away, I ask you, do not let this message pass without a response. Like this video, not for me, but so that this urgent warning reaches others who are asleep and unaware. Let me leave you with a word from the Lord. And I sought for a man among them that should make up the hedge, and stand in the gap before me for the land, that I should not destroy it, but I found none. Ezekiel 22:30, KJV. But today, God has found one, you. You didn't click this video by chance. You were summoned. You were called. You were chosen. And because you stayed until the end, because you listened, Because you wept and prayed and believed. God will move. He is already moving. The angels have been dispatched. The blueprint of the enemy is being rewritten. The darkness is trembling. And a new chapter is being written for your family, even now. Now lift your hands wherever you are, even if silently in your heart, and say, Lord, I say yes. Yes to the burden. Yes to the battle. Yes to the silence. Yes to your timing. Yes to your victory. I will stand in the gap, and I will not move until you say move.